Hello, I am Sarvashish Kumar Pal. Today I teach you addition of vectors. That is class 2, and I have already taught class 1 addition of vectors. Before teaching, I am interested to say if you like my video and my teaching, please subscribe my channel. First theorem, let A be non-collinear vectors, okay, and R any non-coplanar with A and B, then R can be represented uniquely as a linear combination of AB. Again I say, let A and B be non-zero non-collinear vectors and R any vectors coplanar with A and B. R can be expressed uniquely as a linear combination of A and B. Okay, that is OA and that is OB. That is A vector, that is B vector. Let OP equal to R. Join PL. PL is parallel to OB and PM is parallel to OL. Then OL equal to lambda A. Lambda is a scalar and OM equal to mu B. Mu is the scalar. So R can be expressed as lambda A plus mu B. Suppose R can be expressed as lambda dash A and mu dash B. So you can write this equal to this. From this you get this, and here you find lambda equal to lambda dash and mu equal to mu dash. So it's unique, and we can write R as R is equal to lambda A plus mu B. This I prove for uniqueness. Okay. My next theorem, if A, B, C are non-coplanar vector, lambda mu B scalar such that lambda A plus lambda mu B equal plus mu C is equal to 0, then lambda is equal to mu equal to nu equal to 0, otherwise not possible. Again, if A, B, C non-coplanar vector, lambda mu B and lambda mu nu are scalar such that lambda A plus mu B plus mu C is equal to 0, then lambda is equal to mu is equal to nu is equal to 0, otherwise it's impossible. If possible, then you can write A is equal to minus mu by lambda B minus nu by lambda C. Okay. Why? Since lambda not equal to 0, and that's why we can divide by lambda, otherwise you can't divide lambda. Since lambda not equal to 0, otherwise it is infinity, this is infinity, so you divide this. Now this is expressed as my previous theorem, that is R equal to lambda A plus mu B. So it's coplanars, but we assume that non-coplanar, so it's impossible, so lambda must be 0. In this way you can if you divide by mu, you can in this way you can get mu equal to 0. If you divide by nu, in this way you can get nu is equal to 0. That's my complete proof here. Number 3, if A, B, C are three non-coplanar vectors, then R can be expressed as linear combination of A, B, C, or R equal to OQ, OQN, NP, or lambda A, lambda mu B plus nu C. Let OC let OC is equal to C vector, OB equal to B vector, OA equal to A vector. Suppose OP from P is here LS is parallel to OA, LP is parallel to QN, and NP is parallel to NR. So OP equal to R, OP equal to R, OP equal to R can be expressed as ON plus NP. ON, you can express ON OQ plus NQ. So OP equal to OQ plus NQ plus NP. So NP equal to nu C and Qn equal to mu B and OQ equal to lambda A. Thus you can express lambda A plus mu B plus nu C. Okay. Again I tell OP equal to ON plus NP. ON is equal to OQ plus QN plus NP. So OQ equal to lambda A, QN equal to lambda B, and Q equal to mu B, and NP equal to nu C. So R can be expressed lambda A mu B plus nu C. Now its uniqueness, you can write R equal to lambda dash A mu B plus nu dash C. Then this will be same. From this you can write again lambda minus lambda dash A, mu minus mu dash B, nu minus nu dash C. Again this equal to 0, then this equal to 0, this equal to 0. So you can find lambda is equal to lambda dash, mu equal to mu dash, nu equal to nu dash. So hence the resolution is unique, and you can write R equal to lambda A plus mu B plus nu C. Okay. So if A, B, C are three non-coplanar vectors, then R can be expressed as linear combination of A, B, C. Hence my complete proof. Thank you so much.